Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of Unscripted with Mesopotamia. Today's prompt is very funny because I don't even know if we need a very long video to decide this. They asked, "Who is your favorite author?" And as much as I like to say I don't have favorites, I can't lie. I can't lie. Chinua Achebe is my favorite author. He has always been my favorite author. Even before I knew that he was a big shot writer. Like when I was small, I was in primary school when I read Chike and the River, and I really liked him. Like I didn't even know he was really a big writer. I just thought he was one of those like random writers who wrote children books. Until later, I think I was like 8 or 9 when I saw his obituary in the newspaper. I was like, oh my gosh, like he's a popular person. Like he's actually a, a very good writer. And as I grew older, I started, exposing myself to his works. I read Things Fall Apart. I read Hour of God. I read Man of the People. Oh my God. I think, oh God, I didn't mention it before, did I? No, I did not. Man of the People is such an amazing book. I think somewhere after Things Fall Apart and The Concubine, I think Man of the People comes next. Oh my God, that book is so good because I don't know, it's very real. I don't know. It's so real, especially if you live in Nigeria and you understand like the political landscape. It's just really like it's glaring. The truth is glaring. So I think Chinua Achebe's works have always been like my biggest inspiration. Even as a writer, at some point I had to stop reading his works because I found out I was starting to write like him in the sense of not like him like in the sense of like I was starting to copy his writing voice. So there's something in writing called a writing voice. That's like how you sound when you write. So when I wrote, I was starting to sound like him, and so I had to stop reading his works at some point so I could discover my own writing voice. But as soon as I discovered my writing voice, when I went back to reading his books, like nothing happened. His books are amazing. He's such a very good writer. And one thing that I admire the most about him is that he puts understanding above the need to show off. He doesn't need to show off that he knows good English. He knows good English. He went to school. But then he uses very basic English to write, and so like it's easy to understand Chinua Achebe's book much more than any other author that I have ever met. His books are so down to earth. And so even if you're a paper seller on the road who doesn't have like education, you will still understand Chinua Achebe's book, except there's probably going to be a cultural gap and stuff. But basically, an average Nigerian will understand his books, and so yeah, Chinua Achebe is my favorite author. I just thought you should know that. Salam.